Hey there everyone, my name is Lake. Welcome back to the channel, Not a Forex Trader, the place where we call out shitty YouTube traders. Today I don't have my majestic beard nor my glasses because today I'm going to be real with you. I am going to do a breakdown of how binary option scammers on YouTube conduct their business, so basically their business model and what they do to scam you. So I have a text document open in front of me. How to scam your audience. There are three things that you need to do in order to scam your audience. We need to build trust. Right, number one, we need to build trust. We need to hook the victim, i.e. sell them the dream. And number three, make the sale. So we're going to do a full breakdown of all of these categories, and I will demonstrate to you how all of this is done. And by the end of this video, hopefully you will be able to know what to look out for and how to avoid it, so that when I do my reaction videos in the future, you kind of know why I react the way I do. We have identified our three categories: build trust, hook, i.e. sell the dream, and make the sale. Now we need to identify the platform. So we have determined we are going to be a binary options YouTuber, and our business model is to scam people in order to make some quick money. So now we need to identify the platform. There are many binary options brokers on the market. We have the obvious one, Pocket Option, IQ Option, Quotex, IQ Send, Clothes Option, and many others. Ask yourself the question, why do most binary options YouTubers not use anything else other than Pocket Option? Why is Pocket Option so popular? Our platform basically coincides with our target audience or our victims. I just Google searched this, IQ Option in USA. The top result is IQ Options is not allowed in the US. They're not regulated in the US. So I've searched Pocket Option in the USA, and yes, Pocket Option is a legitimate or is allowed in the USA. Why do we care that the platform is allowed in the USA? For example, IQ Option is essentially almost the same as Pocket Option. Why is everyone doubling down on Pocket Option? Which is a good question. Okay, let's look at our target audience. We have three scenarios here. If I was stealing someone's money, right? If I was robbing someone, who am I going to rob? We have a dude from South Africa. These are all statistics for 2021. If you want to verify any of this information, you can go look it up. It's statistics or the average income for particular countries in 2021. So a dude from South Africa makes $12,500 US annually every year. So that would be roughly around $1,000 every month. Or am I going to scam a dude from Kenya who earns 634 American dollars annually? That works out to approximately $50 every month. Or are we going to scam a dude from the US who has a median household income of 70,000, right? So that's around what, $6,000 US every single month. So who has the most disposable income? It's not the dude from Kenya, that I can tell you. It depends in South Africa, but a lot of people here are very suspicious in any case because we have such a corrupt government. Nobody trusts anything in South Africa. So why do we choose Pocket Option? If you are a scammer, you want the American money because Americans have more disposable income compared to a dude from Central Africa. So now we have determined what we're going to do. We have determined our victims. It's going to be the one with the higher disposable income. So now I need to build your trust. How do I have you, the viewer, my victim, trust me? I have to be knowledgeable. I have to say a lot of trading things, right? I have to say, oh, this and the market that and all of that, right? I have to be somewhat knowledgeable. I have to show results and I have to show live trading. To be knowledgeable, you just need to say a bunch of bullshit that you'll hope that people will believe. I'm going to have to prove to you that I am a very successful trader, so that if you see me making a lot of money, that just automatically makes me trustworthy, I think. So we are in my account. This is my real account. I have $0. Most binary options traders on YouTube will have $0 in their account. I need to be able to trade, but I'll have to fool you into believing me. So we're gonna look at some differences between our demo account and our live account, because if I can manipulate this, if I can change this to look like the real account and I'm able to trade, you as a viewer should believe that I am then trading with actual money. So how do we do that? Let's just go to our real account and then we will look at this. So what are the differences between the real and the demo balances? First of all, it says QT real. Okay, so if we can change our demo to say not demo, but say real, you as a viewer will automatically think, okay, this is a real account. But there's one giveaway, is this little symbol. So this little symbol here isn't the same as in the demo. This is a dollar symbol, and if we go to demo, this is a little hat. So we need to change this hat, and we need to change the demo to look exactly the same as this. How do we do that? There's something called inspect element that you can do on any web browser. Now this is going to work with any platform. This is going to work with IQ option, basically our entire list of binary option brokers, as long as you're able to log in and trade on the platform using Google Chrome or Safari, whatever you use, you are able to do this. Right, so we're gonna have to manipulate some information here. So if we go to our demo account, we need to basically grab the dollar symbol and replace this little hat. So let's go to real and inspect the elements on. This is basically all of the elements on the website that you can either grab information or manipulate information to make it look more trustworthy. We basically want to grab this little dollar symbol right over there. So how we do that is to just find this container. We're going to click on Control F on find, and we're going to type in real, and we're just going to click on this little down arrow until it highlights the header for us. So we want to get into this little box. We want to highlight that little dollar symbol. So we're going to open up this, and we're going to open up this line of code, and we're just basically going to keep doing this until we get to the symbol. And we're going to open up this, and this highlights the path. So we're going to copy this. Let's just say Control All, and we're going to copy. And then we're going to go to demo, and we are going to once again click over here, press Control F, and we're going to type in demo and just press down, down, down until we highlight this little box. And then we start opening it up and try and highlight the little hat symbol. So let's open up that. Let's expand this here. And we will just keep going. So we'll expand and we will expand. And then we have this one. So I've got to select all and then press paste and then press enter. A, Control V. There we go. There we go. So I had to paste the code in this area as well as this area. So now we have the little dollar symbol, right? But it still says QT demo. So once again, we are just going to click on the down arrow. There we go. We have now, let me zoom this back to 100. And there it says QT demo. So we'll just double click that. And now we can remove that and type in real and press enter. So now it says QT real, and we have our dollar symbol. So now, if I said to you, okay, let's just close this. If I said to you, Mr. Viewer, hey, this is my account. I have $1,700 in my account. You're not going to dispute that claim because it says QT real and there is a dollar symbol instead of the little hat thing. Now, I can just trade to my heart's content. If I run out of money, I can just top up my demo account, but you're going to think it's my real account. So, for example, let's say my trade value is going to be 1,700 and everything. We're going to apply what we have learned from the other binary options traders, and we're going to say lower. We're just going to trade whatever, doesn't matter. All right, doesn't matter because it's not real money. The trade is going to expire. I don't even know when the trade's going to expire. Let's just give it a wait. Is it the next 4 seconds? I don't know. And there we go. So now we have 3,300. So we just put in all of our money. 3,376, whatever. All right, there's all of our money. And I don't know, should we go lower? Let's go higher. Let's wait this one out. So now I have literally put in all of my money on this trade, on this one trade. And if it is successful, that's amazing. If it's not, well, I can just top up my account and just keep doing this over and over and over again until I have a successful batch of trades. So let's see what happens to these results. Okay, and there we go. So now I have another successful trade, 6,400 and whatever the case may be. I can just keep doing this until I hit 30,000 or whatever I want. And then I say, oh, I took my account from this to this. Wow, the signal is so accurate and all of that there. So really easy to do. If you know what to do, you can quite easily manipulate the information that you are showing the viewer. All right, so now you're going to say, oh, but so many of the traders show us their withdrawals. They're always withdrawing their money. Okay. So now we are at the withdrawal page. We're just going to go to history. And here you can see I've put in two $10 amounts in the past. And so let's say we made 30,000 or something. And we now need to withdraw 10,000. We're going to do exactly the same. So we're going to right click and say inspect. And we're going to have to change this to say withdrawal. So we go to deposit over there and we expand this little box and double click deposit and we type in withdrawal and press enter. So now we're going to say it's a withdrawal, but right now it still says $10 is being withdrawn. And then we also have a status that says completed because whenever you make a withdrawal, it's first going to say pending and then later it'll say completed. Once it's been reviewed. We can always change this date if we want to do that. Let's just find our date. So we can always just change this to today's date. Let's just quickly pop in over there and say 2024/05/16. Okay, so now press enter. There we go. So now we have today's date. The time doesn't matter. And then we can just go to the amount. So we'll just highlight our amount, expand this little box. And we will, I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a comma or not. I'm just going to put in a space and then 1, 2, 3, press enter. And so our amount is $10,000 withdrawn to, you can say wire transfer. You can always change it. It's very easy to do. And then you're going to say, okay, but the other guys always show it in their bank statements. Okay, this very zoomed out view is a bank statement, this is my actual bank statement from First National Bank, which is a bank here in South Africa. This is an actual bank statement. I have removed personal information. I'm using Canva, by the way. I use Canva. Sometimes I use Photoshop, but Canva just converts any PDF into text. So you can type, you can change things. I have practiced with this earlier. That's why I already have amounts and it looks a little bit jank. But if I was dressing this up to fool you, I would obviously make sure that it looks very professional. Like this, let's just get this to look a bit more lined up there. So yeah, I can just type in pocket option, whatever the date may be that I want it to be, and the amount 10,000 USD will equate to approximately this number in South African rand. So yeah, I can do this. I'm not going to show you the rest of my bank statement because it is my bank statement. I'm just trying to prove to you that it can be manipulated very easily. I can just change this and type in, let's say 203,000 whatever. All right, I can just type that in. If I want to change this to your mom, I can do that as well, right? And then just line it up correctly so that it just do that, and there we go. So now your mom has sent me so much money. Be knowledgeable, show results. I have shown you how to do that. Show live trading, live. It's not live. It's not. Being live means literally pressing the go live button on YouTube and then doing everything uncut from beginning to end. No cheating, no editing magic allowed. That's what live means. I've proven to you that I'm extremely knowledgeable, that I make a lot of money from trading because I just put in all of my money and I'm always making a lot of money. I have shown you a couple of trades that was miraculously successful. I didn't plan this, by the way. Now I have to hook you in. I've shown the withdrawals, but now I have to flaunt my wealth. I have to show it in the real world, because what's the point of having all of this money in your account if you're not spending it? I can just go buy a couple of Bitcoin playing cards and hold them up around here. They're not really expensive. I mean, relatively, if you're making 100K, I mean, that's super cheap, right? 50 US. Mentally, you would think Bitcoin's value is super high, so Bitcoin cards are probably just going to be an expensive thing as well. Or I can go to my local car rental place and go and rent a Lamborghini. I can go rent a Porsche. I can go rent a BMW M3. Just rent it for one day. Pull it into my driveway, take a couple of pictures of me posing with the car, and quickly take it back to the rental place and get my money back, my deposit. So now I've flaunted my wealth, right? I've shown you some materialistic things. I've shown you a car. I've shown you some Bitcoin playing cards. Now I've sold the dream to you. You're gonna sit there and say, I also want this. I want this wealth, this huge amount of wealth. Tell me how to do this, please, kind internet friend, internet individual who I can trust with all of my money. Please tell me how to do this. And that's basically when you make the sale. How can you get the same results as me? Well, you're gonna have to pay me. All right, you're gonna have to pay me for Telegram signals so that you can take the same trades that I take. I would send Telegram signals, right, and then just screenshot some random results, or just just remove the dates. Just keep a whole bunch of results available just to show the screenshot and be like, yo, look at my results. It was so fantastic. And then when you don't share those results, I can just say, oh, you were late. Yeah, you took the trade too late, sorry. That's why you lost the trade. You need to do this, or you need to do that, or whatever the case may be. Or I can sell you my paid trading courses, right, where I teach you, because I'm the smartest trader in the world. I can teach you things. I can teach you how to make the money that I make. And then I'll just go into Google and type in stuff, right, get free information, and then just build a course. They literally give you information and be like, oh, you need to work on your psychology. Oh, you need to work on this. So they take you on this unachievable journey. So you're gonna go in roundabouts and circles the entire time to keep paying them. By the time you realize it's a scam, you've already paid them so much money. And if you want to do or say anything, you get blocked. So if you're part of a group and you want to make anyone aware of it, you get blocked. Right, you'll get blocked. What I've written down here is paid anything, really, as long as I can take your money. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter for what amount, as long as I get to take your money, that is the business model. So this is what the binary option scammers do on YouTube. And I'm not saying all binary options YouTubers are scammers. All binary option scammers are on YouTube. Binary options on YouTube is polluted with scammers. It's everywhere. And it seems there's this unwritten rule where all of the scammers know of one another. They'll know the other YouTuber is scamming people, but they won't call each other out because they know everyone is doing the exact same thing. You'll find some gems on YouTube. It's very difficult to find, unfortunately, anyone who legitimately does give good advice in binary options, but it's really difficult to find. I mean, I say this and I can't even provide examples because they are buried so far down under all of the scam results you'll find on YouTube. An interesting thing that I forgot to show you, all of those edits that I made, let's just quickly do it. They're only temporary, right? So we go to QT Reel. Let's just change this to something else. Let's just say QT sheep, right? So now it says QT sheep. You can type in anything you want. As soon as I refresh the page, it goes back to QT Reel. So any changes you have made, once you refresh the page, the changes go back. So that is why I will sometimes say when I'm reviewing or just basically reacting to some of the ridiculous content you find on the binary options videos you find on YouTube, I will say things like refresh the page or click on the closed trades, because I can't hide that. Your closed trades are always going to be there. It's going to be very difficult to manipulate those. Anyone who has doubts, just tell them to refresh the page. They won't do it. They won't, especially when they're live. So next time Christian goes live, spam the chat and say refresh the page. He won't. I just thought this would be interesting to demonstrate to you guys how scams operate, the binary option scams. There might be some subtle differences. For example, you can just go into, if you're too lazy to do the symbol stuff, you can just edit this amount. There are some subtle things. This is what makes sense to me when watching those videos. What I have demonstrated now is what makes sense to me to do in order to lie or to manipulate the information. I hope this helps you identify, or at least make it easier to understand how this can be manipulated very easily, and yeah, makes you a bit more wiser. And also, hopefully watching my other content where I review a lot of binary options YouTubers, hopefully my reactions make a lot more sense now, because you'll see why I just doubt everything. Even if it's real, I'll probably not believe it, because why the hell are you showing people your finances on the internet if you are not trying to scam them? If he was so successful, why does he need your money? Why doesn't he just keep quiet in his little corner and be rich? Because that's what I would do. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I really enjoy comments, not the spam ones I had recently, but in general, I do like getting your feedback. If there's something you want me to look at, maybe there's something you don't like that I do, and you have a suggestion, let me know. I'm open to improve and make the best content that I can for you. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.